next one is, do you like to smoke weed and do you like to wrestle? If you do, you are in for a treat. If you guys know who these people are, then you'll be excited. If you don't know who these people are, let me tell you about it. Let me say this. I support anything in wrestling that is different than the normal. And I support when different media entities or different promotional companies try to get into the sport. I think that is how you entice other companies and other brands and other promotional companies or whatever get into this sport, right? Because if something like this does well, which is a completely different audience than I think the traditional wrestling audience is, then that word would get around or people would see that there is attention in wrestling, and with attention comes money and this and that. So keep an open mind with this. But if you guys know or have ever heard of this company called High Rollers, it is a promotion put on Vice did a whole documentary on these guys. I've been aware of these guys for a while. I know guys like Joe Rogan has talked about them. Eddie Bravo is a part of the company. I think he's the referee for their traditional High Rollers jiu-jitsu tournaments that they put on. But now they are, in their words, they're saying they want the wrestling community to come out of the ganja closet. And High Rollers is a company that promotes smoking of marijuana and jiu-jitsu. The way that they put it is when you wrestle jiu-jitsu, you need to be in a flow state, which means you need to open up your mind. Therefore, they promote smoking weed at the event, and the actual prize for the winner of their events or their tournaments, or maybe this was just for this Vice documentary that I watched. I was trying to do a little bit of research. The winner gets a pound of weed. So if you're not aware, that is a lot. I mean, that's enough to get you put away in the state of Iowa for a long time.
That's a felony.
Now, if you go to one of these legal states, which this is actually being hosted in Vegas, where weed is very much legal, you can compete in this. It is freestyle wrestling. One of the comments says, "Do I need a USA Wrestling card?" And the guy responded, he said, "No, you just need your medical marijuana card." I don't know if that was serious or not. I saw RBY in the comments. I saw Ben Provisor in the comments. I don't know who they're going to get for a super match, but didn't they say on the flyer somewhere that they're going to get one super match or something like that? I know in their jiu-jitsu thing, they had Angela Hill versus some other beast in their jiu-jitsu thing. So I would imagine they're going to have a tournament style with multiple weights. They haven't came out with a lot of the details yet, and then on top of that, they're going to have probably some like super match. I'm very curious who they'll try and go and get. Somebody like Pat Downey would be great. I'm sure he's pretty open to having his brand tied to a marijuana thing. But I think that will be the biggest challenge for them, is trying to get enough wrestlers or high-level wrestlers who are willing to attach their name to a marijuana type event like this.
Yeah.
I feel like we should go out to Vegas and actually cover this thing, because I feel like it would be a really fun thing on the street to do. I feel like we could get a lot of sick content from it.
A huge anomaly in wrestling,
and I don't think anything like this is ever done, and we want to support that. I actually DM'd with them a little bit and said, you know, are you guys accepting media? And they said that they were. So I have to go and actually follow up on that. And I don't know. You think we should go to Vegas for this? What's the date?
I think it would be. It is January 21st. So after the new year. And it's definitely a tournament style, because they have like session 1, preliminaries, session 2, quarters, semis, finals. Doesn't say anything about a super match, but I have respect for the wrestlers who do pipe up and comment on this. You mentioned Ben, but he just said, "I want in on this."
Yeah,
that was it.
RBY was on there too.
He commented the flame emoji.
Yeah.
So
if they both get involved, then for sure we got to go.
Yeah, freestyle, no stalling. Pretty interesting overall.
I don't know. You think we should go?
Oh, yeah, I think we should go for sure. I think this is...
You just want to go to Vegas.
I am a lot better at blackjack now, so maybe I would. But either way, I don't think we'd come across something like this in wrestling, and this is kind of... I don't know if there's even many media who would want to attach their name to this, at least like in the traditional sense.
I would go for sure. I don't think people are going to like stop listening to us because there's like a marijuana brand. You know, and we're just kind of covering it too. We're not saying this is for everybody. I'm not saying that every wrestler should be like, shame on the wrestlers who are ignoring this, or shame on the fans who don't want a part of this. But
think it's just interesting.
I'm thinking if you don't actually care about the whole marijuana thing and you just want to see how this goes, this is an easy way for wrestling to get promoted at a higher level. And it's on Pluto TV, which is like an app on the TV. So you can like, it's not some obscure website that you have to go stream this on. And they upload some matches on their YouTube afterwards. So
will be a featured match on Pluto TV. And the winners come back to defend their championship strap. So maybe you could win another pound of weed too.
And with the growth of jiu-jitsu and just combat sports in general, I think the more that they kind of blend and bounce off each other's audiences, the better. So I hope this event does well, and I do think that we should go out there for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's move on to the next topic here.